Here is Barkley, left side, big hole. Saquon Barkley! Uh-oh! Barkley! Goodbye! Dunk it in. Doncic, 47.
I'll give him a dunk. On a night you have 47 points, you get the benefit of the doubt.
Moss the back, Turris the snap, Moss the block. Burrow going deep, he's got him! Touchdown! Jamar Chase!
LeBron leaked out, they didn't see him. Here he is down court. It's up and in! Will it count? LeBron James at the buzzer! 23-yard completion. Here goes Taylor. With Pierce in front. Touchdown, Colts. Curry gets free. Curry puts up a three. Bang! Bang! He ties the game with 6.3 remaining.
Mahomes flushed out again all the way back. Turning the corner. Fires downfield. Caught. Touchdown.
Timeout. SGA. Probing. Piercing. Spinning. Hanging for the lead. And SGA knocks it down with just under a second to go. Hit road. Oh, come on. Justin Jefferson. You got to be kidding. Makes it look so routine. Greatest catch that never existed in NFL history. Edwards puts up a three. It's good. Anthony Edwards once again. Edwards electricity here in game 4. Here's a first and goal. And he's signaling as he backpedals to the 30. Oh, what a catch! Touchdown, Baltimore. Is it Francis? Giannis says no. Back the other way, Trent. Giannis inside. At both ends.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. I thought I turned that shit off. Bang. Okay, there we go. No show yesterday. Small NBA slate, right? No show yesterday, yeah. MLB I'm basically done with, so everything you see down there at the bottom is going to be all I have for the MLB today. I mean, I think if there's a late ad, you know, it wouldn't shock me, but I think this is all I'm going to have. Oh, man, don't do this to me. 1 second. Should just take a second for me to log in here, and then we'll be good to go. My apologies this morning. Okay. Full screen, please. StreamYard. Everything is not working properly. Okay, here we go. MLB. So, look, listen. This is like half last season data, half just knowing the players, half just liking the matchup. Early season, there's obviously nothing to go off of, maybe some spring training data. This is a line that I knew we'd get a good number on as it closed. I liked the number this morning, saw the market moving in that direction. George Kirby over 5.5 Ks. I don't want to dig into a lot of last season data, last season head-to-head, anything like that. That will be 2 weeks from now is when I'll start incorporating that data, maybe 10 days from now, at least 2 starts through all the 5 starters for each team. So I'm just going to say I liked this number. The market agreed with us. George Kirby over 5.5 Ks. The only MLB player prop specifically I had. Also had 3 NRFIs. The NRFI weather looks a lot more favorable today than it did yesterday. A lot of stadiums where the weather's not as warm, there's wind blowing in, or just not wind blowing out. So NRFIs look a lot better today. I'm on the Guardians, Tigers, and Rockies, 3 different NRFIs on today's slate. In the MLB, we have 3, 6, 8 games in total. So I'm on 3 of those NRFIs. Let's get into the NBA now. First game, Clippers versus Indy. They just played each other not too long ago. Clippers did win rather. Let's go. I know Benny had like a point per minute. Here it is. Benny played 21 minutes. He had 23 points. He shot 8-11 from the field. They being the Clippers, won the game by 23 points. Kawhi in that game, 23 minutes, 29 points. Pascal had a really good game I saw as well. 29 points in just 30 minutes. He shot 8 for 14 from the field. Talk about injury news. Aaron Naismith is probable. Obi is day-to-day. On the other side of the ball, not a whole lot going on. The Clippers are fairly healthy heading into the late stretch of the season while they're basically out of it. They definitely still appear like they want to win. They don't have their first round pick this year. I think it's lottery protected for OKC. So I do like Kawhi tonight. If you wanted to run like a Kawhi 25 plus Clippers money line, something like that, wouldn't be upset at a builder like that. They do run teams off the line, so I really wouldn't be interested in his threes or assists. Really don't like his rebounds either. So for Kawhi, it's kind of points over or nothing for me. Pascal in the last head-to-head, how did he perform? He only had 1 assist and 5 rebounds, RAs over his last 10. I will say I tried to bet a Jarris Walker under rebounds this morning, but that line moved before I could get there. I do have some interest in a Pascal Siakam RA under. Now, hold up. Is Emmanuel quickly questionable? Let me go look at the injury report, make sure I'm not behind. Anthony Simons is listed out. Toronto money line is steaming. So Simons is out. Trey Murphy is out. DeJounte Murray is out. A lot of people are out for New Orleans.
Sharp play.
I'm going to assume, yeah, that's the Toronto minus 8.5. Okay, yeah, so a lot of people are out for New Orleans. Anything new coming in here? I don't think so. Appreciate all the likes and the retweets as well. Appreciate all the likes and the retweets as well. I lean under Pascal RAs. I might go run this at the score bet right now. Minus 125 looks to be the best price I can get. Looks to be the best price in the market as well. I like this at minus 130, minus 135. First official NBA bet. Yeah, I don't see why not. He had a strong stretch right through here, but otherwise pretty strong to the under. I'm running it. I think the best price I can get is the score. Score bet. Pascal Siakam under 9.5 RAs. Vladimir Guerrero to record a hit and Blue Jays to win is plus 200. I kind of like that. What's the weather like in and is that game? It's in Toronto. It's in a stadium or it's in a dome. Okay. Yeah, I would lean over. I would lean over for sure. I would lean over for sure. One second here. Let me get logged in. I'm going to bet this myself. Oh, fuck. Hold on a second. You know what? I don't have time. I'm just going to go play the next best price. DraftKings is at 127. Good enough. DraftKings is at 127. DraftKings is at 127. Home. I need to be in NBA. I need to be in the Pacers game. Pacers, Clippers. Combos. Rebounds and assists over under. Yeah, 127, risking 127. Cool. All right, got that in. Let me add that to the banner. Pascal Siakam under 9.5 RAs. Cool, we move. I went through this game earlier. Actually had a little bit of like intrigue to a under assist for Darius Garland. Probably not going to run it, but tell me it's not tempting. Price is 130, looks to be the best price at Fanatics. I actually do really like that. We about to have another one? That's a lean for now. Just a lean for now. Do lean under there. I did lean under RAs and rebounds for Jarris Walker. But this one got away from me a little bit. Line moved. He did have 10 in the last matchup as well. So I wanted to bet this, didn't get to it. That was all I had in that game. Moving on, Miami versus Cleveland. Injury report. Jared Allen is day-to-day. Jalen Tyson is still out. On the other side of the ball, Hawkes, I think I seen was upgraded to probable, so Miami's fairly healthy. I don't believe there's any head-to-heads with. I think that's a lie. There is a head-to-head with Harden. Harden had 9 rebounds, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Okay, interesting. Harden had a pretty good game, just didn't score the ball well. This was their last game. Okay, my bad. Did we have anything in this game? That was opening night of baseball. That was opening night. Yeah. I think volume was really light, and I didn't watch any basketball. I just watched the game. That was the Yankees-Giants game. Yeah. I didn't watch any of this game. I almost feel, honestly, like I should skip this and go back and rewatch it. Like that's the best value I can provide, especially to the VIP, because the bets will be better. I saw that this morning, bro. Minus 160, though, I think is the best price I saw. 159, 160. Like I do lean over that number. I mean, whether it's a lay piece, like you find one other minus 160 you want to pair with it, I think that price is crazy. 100% think that price is crazy. 8.5. What's the best under to this number? Lean under, but I don't necessarily love it. Lean under for, PAs might be a better lean under PAs as well. Also would like to see what's up with Jared Allen. That's obviously going to add to the dynamic abilities of Harden. Also could switch up Bam's role. What's the best rebound price for Bam? I'm kind of interested in that 10.5 under. Bam, nope, that's PRAs. Rebounds, 10.5. 130 is available at the score. I lean under the Bam rebounds. I do lean under Bam rebounds. Evan Mobley only had 5 boards in that last matchup. Only had 8 points. They lost by 17. I know we've got a pretty small sample size here. Yeah, and this was even, small minutes coming back from injury. So no sample size to look at necessarily there. Interesting spot. What's Davion Mitchell's assists at? 5.5. I'm kind of tempted at that number. He only had 3 in the last one, but he had 11 potentials. Not official, but I would lean over there. Ware had 20 minutes. It was also kind of a blowout. Can never trust his minutes. Gonna have nothing official in this one. Actually, I know exactly what I'm doing after stream is I'm going back and rewatching that game. Yep. Atlanta versus Boston. So Brown and Derek White are both questionable in this game. So I'm really kind of like nervous because if they both play, I think Boston wins. I think they could win by 10 or more, honestly. If one or both sit, I think the game could be competitive, but that's going to affect just a lot on each side of the ball. So I really don't have much for you in the Boston-Atlanta game. We've got, if you look here, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, both day-to-day. Quaid's day-to-day as well. On the Atlanta side of the ball, Jalen Johnson's questionable, which just affects everything. Going to be nothing for me in that game. Houston, Memphis, 12.5 point spread. Could KD get to 20? Ooh, this bumped. or maybe there's still. Okay, yeah. So 24.5 is the price I saw this morning. And my thoughts were he could do that in 3 quarters versus Memphis. He had 30 in the matchup versus them. This is another back-to-back. Okay, I'm behind on the games on opening day, which kind of reminds us of what we've got to kind of balance over the next month. Once playoffs get in, it's smaller, it's easier to keep up with. And once baseball kind of has been in gear, I watch less of it. The majority of the baseball I watch is like NRFIs early in the day and shit. So, yeah, KD, I like the over, not enough really to play it. Also, I thought RA overs for Alperen and Sengun looked good. Did not run that as well. Memphis is blowout proof in the sense that like everybody on the team plays 20 minutes. If you wanted me to degen a Javon Small over, I could definitely get behind it. WVU player, but no opinions really. This game, 19.5. Y'all know I don't play those. This one is quickly questionable. And then they just downgraded everybody on New Orleans. So I doubt the lines are open. This one's 18.5. This one's 10.5. This one's 13.5. And this one's 16.5. Okay, arguably the worst NBA slate I have ever seen. And admittedly, the couple of good games that there are, I want to really go rewatch, which puts us in an interesting position. I like the Pascal under. Obviously, we ran it. In this game, I really like a builder of like Kawhi 25 plus in the Clippers money line. I do really like a builder of that nature. I think Benny gets his 20 here tonight easily as well, though. I think he walks into 20, and we're able to lay a 19.5, maybe an 18.5. Benedict Mathurin points. There's a couple 18s out there. Hard Rock, MGM. I would lean over to Benny points. Definitely lean over to Benny points. Outside of that, no thoughts in that game. Back to Miami, Cleveland. Like Donnie's threes, I'd love to find something to pair that with. Would love to know if Allen's playing. Some interest in a Bam Adebayo under rebounds, but I don't want to force for the sake of having bets. We're up, 78 units? I don't want to flush units at the end of the season because I wanted to force volume. Look, if you want to tell me this was the worst show of the year, that's fair because I'm done. There's no value out here, in my opinion, for me to give to you. I'm not going to just sit here and blabber for 20 minutes so YouTube pays me. That's all the plays. That's everything. Will there be late ads? Almost absolutely. If you're in the Discord, you've noticed there's a lot of late ads, but it's because injury news, and half of the time I'm betting on motherfuckers we can't get their line until 5 o'clock. So 1 NBA play, 1 MLB player prop, 3 NRFIs. Real quick, I'll run through them. Guardians NRFI, Tigers NRFI, Rockies NRFI. Rockies are in Miami, not in Colorado, although I think it is cold as shit in Denver today. George Kirby over 5.5 Ks. Pascal Siakam under 9.5. I like this, Damon. I like this. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 3+3s, I think is a really good pair. If you're near plus money, especially, I do really like that. Look, I know we got a lot of new people coming in. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I just went through the slate. It's not that good. So appreciate all the likes and the retweets. Props.cash. Appreciate the like. Appreciate the retweets. Prop plug. Everybody. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the retweets. The slate's mid. Get these bets in. Go enjoy your day. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Best of luck tonight. Catch y'all tomorrow. Until